And here we are at the Ella Bache Awards 2018. Tonight the theme is Studio 54. We have heard from our inspiring graduates about their fantastic stories, and I'm going to show you around. Let's go.
We're in Sydney for the Ella Bache Awards. It's a combination of all the amazing therapists in Ella Bache that come together, and it's not a competition, everyone joins, it just celebrates how amazing everybody is, basically from therapist to salon, and it's an incredible night. Like, as you can tell, it's like incredible.
Every year they have a different theme. Last year it was enchanted forest, so we had big antlers and beautiful flowers, and this year it's Studio 54. So it is glitz, glam, it is sequins, it is big, it is high heels, it's just glitter. This year it's that disco, so you've got to have fun at the disco.
The Ellas have been going for over a quarter of a century, and really it's about setting the standard in the beauty and skincare industry in Australia, and it's about recognising, you know, the amazing women who contribute so much to this industry, and from skin science to client care to running small businesses to, you know, social media. It's so complex now, but it really boils down to the passion of the person, so it's awesome.
The food is amazing, the entertainment is fantastic.
The extra long lashes to add to the little glamour, so it's great. Yeah, lots of fun.
Loud, big hair, a bit of glitz and glamour, and it's just incredible.
We won 2016 Salon of the Year, so hopefully we will get something tonight as well.
I have been a finalist for the last 3 years, but I have not won, but I will, eventually, I promise.
Honestly, I think it's the people. I think it's the passion and belief and commitment to the brand, and, you know, we constantly innovate, we work hard, we look at, you know, what's going on a global scale, and there's a really strong brand love. I mean, you can probably see it tonight. There's so much passion in the room, and it's just awesome, and, you know, a lot of people make it their life for a long time, so it's, you know, it's an emotion and a magic that you don't get in other industries.
The best part of working at Ella Bache is definitely just the girls around you, the people around you. Everyone supports you, from head office to the trainers, to your manager, to your boss. Like, everyone's together as a team and as like a community. It's amazing.
What makes Ella Bache so special is the fact that every client is treated completely differently, and as a therapist point of view, we're all recognised for what we do. So it's a really positive environment.
I find that it's not just the ingredients in the range, but it's also the care with clients, that they want to, you know, build a clientele and be with them for years, not just then and there. Ella Bache being through your entire life, so you can be from the age of, you know, 16. I have clients that come in that have 14-year-old daughters that are using the brand up until 86 years old. It can be through your entire lifespan that you can use Ella Bache and caring for your skin, not just for a problem that you might have, you know, like a pimple breakout. It can be for your entire life cycle of the skincare range.
I would never imagine that my working life would be as amazing as it is, because I never wake up in the morning and think I have to go to work, because I literally love every day.
It was actually the first job that I applied for my work experience. So yeah, the first place I went to was Ella Bache, and I got started the next day. The day that they offered me the job, I was really excited because the girls all knew that I wanted to work there, so I love working there, and it felt awesome.
Ella Bache brand, I really like it as a brand because I really see it works, and I've worked with Ella Bache over 6 years now. I started working with Ella Bache Bowen. I really like the products, and actually makes me motivated, passionate about Ella Bache product, and actually turned myself into a salon owner.
I can see myself being a manager of the salon for a very long time. I wouldn't be surprised if I became a part owner of an Ella Bache. I don't want to work for anyone else in the industry. Elly Lukas just made my passion for Ella Bache really strong, and just working with a really great skincare as well that I know that actually benefits, you know, the client's skin and and what they want to achieve through their treatments. And it's fun. Like, you know, when you're talking to a client about their skin, it's not hard work. You're able to tell them how they're able to manage it with a brand that you know that works.
We had an amazing night. I mean, we've won the state therapist, which Shenea got, and then our manager won the state manager award, which was Stacey, and then we got franchisee of the year, and we also won state of the year. So all fantastic awards. I mean, what an outstanding result. We couldn't have asked for more.
So the winner this evening is Shenea.
I don't even have words to describe what has just happened because I wasn't even pre-warned. There was no expectation when everyone was, like when they named the finalists, I actually didn't even know I was going to be a finalist. I really proved myself this year actually, like in the way of like training side of things. I went to like every training I could, even if it was like a repetitive like day of like something I've learned before. You will always learn something new every single time. Even if it's like one little like ingredient, you will always like learn something new. I started at Elly Lukas, and then I did makeup, and then when I graduated that I was like, I'm not too sure, and then I started DIPLOMA, and I love spa, but you never know what's going to happen in the future, and you develop as you go. There's no like, you don't know until the moment, so you just embrace it.
You know, you've got to be willing to constantly learn. This world's changing so quickly. If you've got a strong learning orientation for the skin or for ingredients or for technology or different protocols, then, you know, you'll constantly evolve and be passionate about it.
Oh, the best time at Elly Lukas would definitely just be, I would have to say the spa tour.
Going up to Queensland, going up to Hayman Island will forever be my highlight. I will never forget going on the boat. I'll never forget being with the girls.
You can't even get those opportunities. Like the opportunities that Elly Lukas actually gives is indescribable.
Looking at behind the scenes of Hayman Island and what it would be like to work at a resort, I will never forget that. I have been interested in Ella Bache since I started at Elly Lukas. They came through and kind of introduced the brand to me, and then I searched for my Ella Bache in my town, and I was like, this is where I want to work, and I applied and I got the job, which is fantastic. They weren't hiring. The salon, when I applied for Ella Bache, they were not hiring, so I applied there hoping that I would get it. I applied there first, and then from there I kind of, wherever else I wanted to go. And having Elly Lukas on my resume stood out, and I know that because my manager told me that they did give me a call once they were ready to hire someone, and I got the job, which was very lucky. I wouldn't want to work for anyone else.
When I decided to go to Elly Lukas back in 1992, I'd always had a passion for beauty, and I always wanted to do beauty. So I did go around, had a look at a few places, but I definitely felt that Elly Lukas had something that little bit extra to offer, and you could just see how she was focused and how she held herself, which made you want to go there and be like her. So it was quite lovely. So Elly Lukas was one of my educators. It was amazing to have the opportunity to be taught by Elly Lukas, and a great opportunity to go there and see people progress from there years on and come and work with me now, many years later. So the legacy definitely lives on in her. I think I definitely made the right decision by going to Elly Lukas all those years ago, because it did give me that insight and give me that focus on and knowing exactly what I wanted after that. And as you can see, I'm still in the industry, so clearly that gave me those opportunities and opened those doors for me. And even now when people ask me, where should I go to do beauty, and my first thing is Elly Lukas, because that's where I had the opportunities, that's where I see many girls come from, and they're all great.
I did makeup, and I thought I wanted to be a makeup artist, and I moved into the DIPLOMA, and then when I started DIPLOMA I just discovered I love spa and just like nurturing, caring for people and everything like that, and then I moved into skincare, and that's why I now work with Ella Bache DONCASTER. So the best part of Elly Lukas is definitely the community, and it's just fun. We We do a lot of different things. Not many beauty schools actually like take you out, take you to like, we went to the Whitsunday Islands, like who does that? Which is incredible. And like we just experience everything you can, as much as you can in the short time you have in the year or year and a half or whatever you have. And you just really like indulge in the beauty therapist industry. So it's, yeah, very lucky, yeah.
I think with the professional training, actually, get me up there, liking the treatments, makes me motivated, passionate about the industry. With, the professional trainings, I thank all the trainers, from Elly Lukas.
Getting a job at Ella Bache, like starting from Elly Lukas, was actually very easy. They actually appreciate the environment and everything that you come from. They know that the therapists are amazing, and it's very similar from the Elly Lukas community to the Ella Bache community. It all joins together. It's almost like the step towards like your career is the same as like your student career. So it's very, they combine together almost. They're almost like, it's amazing.
Even in the days leading up to coming to the awards tonight, the conversation that I had with my staff coming to the awards tonight, what led me studying at Elly Lukas compared to where they had studied, I feel like I have a whole range. I feel like I've learnt how to be a manager without being a manager, just being a beauty therapist, to deal with clients, to deal with certain personalities that you can come across and how to deal with that type of person, not just with skincare and ingredients, it's to do with the person. I feel like Elly Lukas really prepared me for that.
It's been a great night here at the Ella Awards 2018. We've seen all the award winners and the graduates.